Hi, I'm Megan, and welcome to Battle Royale with Cheese, the website you can get all of your TV and film news, reviews and trailers. Yes, I'm back. I know it's been a few weeks since the last video. I ended up losing my voice completely, so obviously had to stop recording videos until it returned. At the time of recording, this came out an hour ago, so I don't know what time this video is going up, so it's probably been a couple of hours by this point. But the live action Lilo and Stitch trailer, the first proper trailer, was released. Oh my god. If you know me by now, like, I've said my opinions on the Disney live action remakes before. I'm not a huge fan of them. I don't really like the idea that they're remaking all of their classics. But there have been a couple that I've actually liked, because it's not just a shot-for-shot remake. They've actually added some plot details that further add depth to the characters, or they've answered questions that the original films did not. And this kind of looks to be a bit similar. So if for whatever reason you haven't seen Lilo and Stitch follows Lilo and Nani, her sister, in Hawaii, as they go to a dog shelter, pick up what they think is a dog. Turns out it's an alien that was created in outer space, and its goal is to destroy everything it touches. Yeah, I don't really feel I need to say anything else. This is a Disney classic for a very good reason. This is one of my favourite Disney films, and even I was a bit wary of this getting the live action remake treatment. However, my hopes kind of got a bit more I got a bit more relaxed as the reveal of Stitch was announced. He looks great. He looks fantastic, and they've done a really good job at putting the animated design, like with Detective Pikachu years ago. They've got the animated design and just put it into a live action setting, which is the best way to do this. But also the lead cast are actually of Hawaiian origin, which I really, really like. I think, again, good direction to go with as well, and I like that it's sort of accurate to the setting as well. What I thought was interesting is that they've actually have included Cobra Bubbles into the film. So, ages back when they were still filming this, Disney did originally say that they weren't going to include Cobra Bubbles, who's the social worker, or social worker. If you know the film, you know the film. But originally they weren't going to put him into this film, and it was a fan favourite. So a lot of people were not very happy about that, were quite upset. So I'm glad that he's been added in as a character. He looks great, and I think my worry overall with this is that, like I've said already, I like the remakes that aren't just shot-for-shot remakes. They add something new to the film. For the most part, this does look like it's going to be a straight-up remake, but what I do like is that the majority of the trailer is Lilo and Stitch trying to be civil with each other, and Stitch learning to sort of live on Earth. And it seems like there's going to be more scenes of that compared to the original film, which is what I'm interested in. I think that would be quite fun. They've left Stitch to be just as mischievous as he was in the original film. Ice Cream Man is back. They've actually got Ice Cream Man, which was an ongoing reference in not just the film, but the Disney series. Yeah, I think it looks great. I think the only thing I'm a bit unsure about at the moment is at the very end of the trailer they do show Pleaky. So Pleaky is one of the aliens that goes down to Earth along with Stitch's creator Jumba to retrieve Stitch. And for me, the CGI on Pleaky is a bit wonky. However, at the same time, they only show like 2 seconds of him. So I'm going to wait and see if there's another trailer. I doubt there will be now, because it's coming out in 2 months' time, which is another thing that kind of concerns me. They've released this trailer so late, but at the same time, the previous like little teaser clips and promo clips that they've released have been really good and very reminiscent of the original marketing that the original film had, where Stitch was like invading different Disney films, invading different like settings. You know, we had the Super Bowl ad where he like ran, or fake obviously, but ran onto the pitch and called absolute mayhem. Like, that's very much Stitch, and I'm glad that Disney haven't changed his character. Plus, Chris Sanders, who was the director of the original film, also voiced Stitch. He is returning to voice Stitch again. And yeah, I'm really happy with that. Because I think only he can do that voice. Only he is perfect for that role. So I'm really, really happy about that. I think my only concern at the moment is I don't want it to be a shot-for-shot remake. And this is also my worry with when I commented on the How to Train Your Dragon remake a couple months back, I think it was. That was another worry that I had for that film as well. So if you can add something new or add another detail that we didn't get in the original film, I'm all for it. But if it is just going to be a shot-for-shot remake, then I don't really like that. But from what I've seen so far, I really like it. Visually, it looks great. The lead cast look fantastic. It seems like they're going to add more humour into the film compared to the original film, as well as add more scenes of Lilo and Stitch getting along and Stitch trying to settle on Earth, which I think will be really interesting. They need to get the emotional side of it right as well, though, and I think that is the important part too. They didn't show too much of the emotional side in the trailer, but there's a lot of quite mature topics to do with like family and problems with family and that kind of thing. So I think they need to get that right as well, and I hope they do. After saying that I don't really like a lot of the live action remakes and I don't really like what Disney have been doing, this is one that I'm actually quite excited for. And I think probably the only one at the moment I've been excited for, probably since the Aladdin remake. At the same time, I'm kind of like, I'm excited for it, but at the same time, like, I'm also part of the problem. But I don't know, I see a trailer and I think, okay, does it look good, does it not look good? And that's kind of how I judge things. And I think this does look really good. So, yeah, this comes out at the end of May. It does worry me a little bit that the trailer has come out so late, but we'll see what happens when the film comes out. So this is a completely different topic, but I do want to mention this in the video. There is going to be a review of Mickey 17. I know that came out on Friday. However, my local cinema has just been doing like 11:30 to midnight showings. And I don't really want to be in the cinema that late. So I'm waiting for them to do like a daytime showing, which I think they are going to start doing more of this week because I think it's doing really well. So I do want to do a review of that. Chances are there'll be a review of that this week. I just don't know when. So I apologise for that. I haven't been ignoring that film. I just haven't been able to find a decently timed showing for it in my local cinemas. But I was Megan. This is Battle Royale with Cheese. See you soon.